Hey guys, welcome back to The Local Flavor. As always, I'm your host, Mark Roberts, and today you're in for a real treat. We're down in Manning, South Carolina at one of the staples of the community right here at JandE Superette. We're going to go in and interview the owner, Mr. Jones, and find out what sparked this whole idea 30 years ago. We'll talk to him about what's on his menu, what's going on, and why the patrons keep coming back for more. You guys don't want to go anywhere. It's only happening right here on The Local Flavor, only on FTC Now.
During the time we was growing up, we had a lot of cotton in the field, corn. Different things was in the field when I was growing up. And tobacco. We had a lot of farming going on down here then. You know, like people used to do, together they farm by hand. Back in, you know, back then, when we was growing up. They didn't have a lot of mom and pop stores back in there. Only had about two of them. This one here, one more down the road there, about 3 miles.
So this store existed when you were a kid, right?
No, not this store here.
Okay.
Another one before this one. A little small store. About big as this room here. Well, I got tired working on the farm. And I moved to New York. Farm work. So I said, let me go to New York where I might make some money. And I moved to New York. I was in the store business when I lived in New York. When I lived in New York, I was in the store business. I went up there and I got into business selling clothes and stuff. And when my mother passed, they bought this piece of property through here. They built a little small store here. When they bought my little stove, this little wooden stove, then it kind of faded away. It was just about rotting down. Then I said, let me make a good stove, so I'll be here a while. So I thought I'll make a bigger stove. Because that stove was just about, it was a board, most of board. Then when my mother passed, I moved back home, back here. Then I decided I want to go into store business again. So I decided to want to open a store, a convenience store. That's when I decided to build this store here. I said, well, I'm gonna tell you, I finished tearing the store down they had. My mother and father had, I finished tearing that one down. Then I built this one here. Selling groceries, but selling fish and stuff. There was no other store around here selling this stuff here. Had one up to Davis Station. That's the only store was up around here. Jones Superette. I didn't have the kitchen part. I had just the whole store. But everything was grocery then. Everything back through here was grocery. Nothing but grocery.
With Jones Superette, how long did you run it?
About 5 years. Better.
And then what did you do?
I went boat, and I went to start selling cars.
So just a little bit of everything in between.
Yeah.
Now, what made you want to come back to the store business after all that?
But I went selling cars a while, and I came back here and stayed another couple of years. And then we got bad again. I went to work for the sheriff department. I worked for the sheriff department about 4 or 5 years. So I worked there for a while and I leave there. I came back here this time. For the last 14 years I've been here. Well, there's no other place in this area down here that people can get something to eat from. Had a lot of construction going on. A lot of construction going on around there now, then.
Right.
And people need to get something to eat, so I had to supply some hot food for them. They were building up that Wabu plantation over there. Around the lake was building up. Lake area down there, putting a lot of houses down there. And they'd drive over into town to get something to eat. So that's why I decided to add that kitchen in there.
It seems like it's worked out pretty good. Since you built that kitchen, have you had a lot of business?
Pretty good. It did good. We start with breakfast. We do breakfast in the morning. We do breakfast from 6 until 11. And from 11 until 8 and 9, we do lunch. We do lunch. So that's doing the breakfast and the lunch. We do during the daytime, we do a lot of hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, and stuff like that. Then at night we do a full course meal. Rice, macaroni, potatoes, you name it, we serve it. We serve everything. We cater and everything too.
What are y'all known for?
Pork chop, chicken, fried chicken, baked chicken, pork chop, cheeseburger, hamburger. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Macaroni, cheese, potato salad. Everybody loves the food. I get people coming from Charleston, North Carolina, all over. Repeat, come back and eat food here. Tell me and say, I heard about this food down here, you serve down here. People hear about it, you know. We do a lot of cooking.
Now, before you started the kitchen here, were you a cook? Did you know how to cook a lot of good food?
My wife is a very good cook. She cooks at the truck stop for years. I know about business. I know the store business. She knows the cooking business. So that's how we got it together.
What does JandE stand for?
James and Yvonne.
And Yvonne being?
My wife. I like to greet people. I like to be able to mingle with people, talk to people. A lot of times people come in and want help or something, want to know something. I've been here for so many years. They'll come and ask me, where is this or where is that? And it's the fish bite, different places where this and live at. I've been here for so many years, so I know about it. And a lot of people from Summerton, they know about me. I try to run a strict business. I don't try to have people know they come here and sit down and feel comfortable. I put it to you like that. They come here, they ain't gonna worry about nobody bother them or nothing like that. I tell them make this up at home when they come here. Thank God I never had any problems since I've been here. I've been here 14 years. Nobody can say I don't have no fighting that's going on around here. I like when you're putting people to work, it's a plus for you. You have somebody get a job. If you're good when you can get somebody a job. People need to work.
All right, guys, you all met Mr. James Jones. I am here with his legacy, the future of JandE Superette. Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Jason Jones.
And you are the son of Mr. James. You grew up right here, actually the son of both J and E.
Yes, sir.
So tell everybody at home what it was like growing up around JandE.
I mean, it was kind of fun, coming home from school every day, coming in the store working, learning what the business is about. Well, when I was in elementary school, I used to come home every day off the bus, jump on my bike and ride in here. That's when it was getting built and painted and everything. and I used to come in and help them all the time.
Now, that probably had to make you pretty popular in school with everybody knowing that you were the legacy of all this great home cooking. Everybody else probably had to jump off the bus with you, right? Like, give me some of them pork chops, right?
Yes, sir. I used to play football, everyone used to ask, let's go to your store after football practice. Let's go get something to eat. I always told them, let's come on, let's go.
I would have done the same thing. You got to take your benefits where you can, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, the future of JandE is pretty much in your hands at this point, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you hope to accomplish in the future with this?
Well, I want to finish school and get my degree in business so I can further on branch out some more. I want to relocate add some more businesses onto it, like put some more in probably Columbia and so far out in the state.
So take it to the next level. That's a good idea. And definitely staying in school and making sure that you get that education is perfect.
Yes, sir.
Now, what do we have in front of us right now?
In front of you, we have the famous pork chop, fried pork chop.
Check these out. That is awesome looking. This is the thing you hear everybody talk about too. This is, and the sides, we
have the homemade collards, the homemade macaroni and cheese, and the breaded okra and cornbread.
Perfect. And what do you have in front of you?
I have the homemade hamburger steak and homemade mashed potatoes and gravy. Also good. Followed by the macaroni and okra and the cornbread.
I don't have to tell y'all how good this looks. You got to come down and try this. You all stay very busy, don't you? This is, yes. Since we've been here, we've already seen a lot of people come and go. And it doesn't hurt that you also have a couple of golf courses down the road too, does it?
Yes, sir. We have Waibu Golf Course is about a mile and a half down the road. It's one of the biggest golf courses on this side of the lake. We also have different golf courses to branch out in Manning. It's called Clarendon County Community Course.
Perfect. Tell everybody where you're located and how they can find you.
We're located in Davis Station. The address is 2626 MW Rickenbacker Road.
You guys got to come down here and try this. There's no other option. You got to come down. It's a huge staple of this community. Personally, I'm going to go ahead and try this. You guys continue to watch FTC Now, and I'll see you back on another episode of The Local Flavor. This is good stuff.